the king must grow closer to the people to ensure the royal family survives his reign, a royal commentator claimed. Charles III has been on the throne for less than a year, but he has already been warned he will face considerable obstacles as he follows in the footsteps of the late Queen. Commentator Antonio Caprarica noted His Majesty already echoed his mother when he pledged he came not to be served but to serve his people. He said his pledge was necessary but noted the new king is likely to face a bigger pushback from the public compared to his mother. Caprarica said, "The idea of service is, naturally, nothing new. It was already at the basis of the long reign of Elizabeth II who, at the time of her coronation, declared that she wanted to serve the country until the end of her days." Prince Harry felt sick as William turned down wedding request with forward reply. The fact that Charles wanted to take up this desire and underline it indicates the renewed intention to be a point of reference for the people and certainly to show and appear closer to people's destiny and citizens' expectations. This choice is clearly necessary if he wants to save the monarchy of the 21st century. After the death of a point of reference like Elizabeth II, it is natural for people to wonder if this institution is still worth preserving. I think the majority of English people are still largely in favor of it because it encapsulates the nation's history, traditions and identity. The monarchy can clearly no longer present itself in the imperial form that still embodied Elizabeth II, it must certainly be leaner and more popular. Asked about the anti-monarchy protests that unraveled in the days before the coronation, Caprarica told Fanpage he does not believe Republicans should be of particular concern for the king. Kate and Prince William adopt new strategy doing royal family world of good, analysis, the main difference between Harry and Meghan's wedding and the coronation, exclusive, Prince Andrew won't leave royal lodge and King Charles powerless, claim, he added, I fail to see an imminent danger to the survival of the institution in these groups of anti-monarchists in the coming decades. Anything can happen in the future, of course, but right now I don't see any threat. Republicans in England are pretty much the same, it's around 20% of eligible voters who dislike the institution of monarchy. No one ever tried to make such protests against Elizabeth II because the Queen was a monument to England, no one could touch her as such. Now citizens have a ruler who is not a living monument, but a human being. For this reason, the anti-monarchists do not encounter major obstacles in their demonstrations, but in terms of broad consensus, around 20% of those entitled to vote remain. Follow our social media accounts here on Facebook. com/ExpressUsNews and at ExpressUsNews.
From above, now take